All right, we are getting more breaking news that we just are cutting across to of a large explosion that has been reported in central Milan. According to the local media, several cars were on fire and that produced a huge column of smoke. We'll try and also play out the pictures that we will have access to in a short while from now. But a huge explosion that has been reported in Milan. We are yet to know the reason behind that explosion and whether there have been any casualties or not. But a huge explosion in Milan. And my colleague will join us shortly to give us more details. We are hearing several vehicles were in flames after the explosion. This happened in the center of Milan. The local police has also said that a van caught fire. According to some reports, further details are awaited. But according to pictures that have just come in and they're on your screens right now, it was in Milan's Porta Romana neighborhood. Huge plumes of black smoke and firefighters that were witnessed on the scene. Niranjan is gathering more details on this. He's with us on the phone line. Over to you, Niranjan. Any casualties yet? Any details of what caused the explosion?
Still tracking the reports coming in from different sources right now. What we can tell you is that from the videos that are emerging, it appears prima facie that this is an explosion in the center of Milan. There are two videos, in fact, that have come in. The second video that has come in that shows that perhaps this blast took place or the explosion took place while traffic was moving, because it appears prima facie that there were cars that were in the middle of the road that also, that also caught fire. After this explosion, several vehicles believed to have been gutted. According to some of the reports, it was a parked van that exploded. So we don't have details to tell you whether this was an attack or a blast. It is being called an explosion for now. So we are going with the initial details coming in. We don't have any details about any casualties. But the fact that this has happened in Italy and Europe has seen a lot of unrest and protests, especially in the last few months. In France, we've seen protests. In Italy, we have seen violent protests. And in Milan as well, there have been reports of sporadic protests, and now it appears that there's been an explosion. A report of vehicles on fire. This is the center of Milan. After the explosion, from the pictures and the videos coming in, at least 5 to 6 vehicles gutted in that explosion. So we are trying to see if we get more details. But this is a breaking news update. We're trying to pick up more details as we speak. This was a parked van. From the pictures, it appears that this van was perhaps parked on the narrow lane there. On the left of the road is where the car was parked. And several vehicles that were parked ahead of the car, alongside the car, or joining the other side of the street. It appears that those cars have been gutted as well. Initial reports coming in once again that several vehicles are on fire. It's a story that was broken about 10 minutes back, 10 to 15 minutes back. So we're still picking up more details. There are different pictures coming in from different parts, from different users of the social media. So we're just picking up all these details and should be able to share more when we have something. But the smoke and the videos that are emerging being seen across Milan, which indicates that perhaps this was a big explosion, a high-intensity explosion, because some of the videos and the pictures shot from several kilometers away from the center where this took place, at least 10 to 15 kilometers, you can see the plumes of smoke, and it appears that this is a high-intensity explosion. This is what we can tell you from the initial report coming in. This is an extremely, extremely critical situation. We don't have an official word from the government in Italy, but monitor the situation closely.
All right, Niranjan, we'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the same as we are putting out the pictures on our screens of a big explosion in Milan, central Milan to be precise, where several vehicles were gutted in the fire. And according to initial reports, it's being said that it came from a van. But there are no specifics on whether there have been any casualties and what exactly caused this explosion. But the police still investigating into the matter and putting out more details, as several firefighters were seen on this very spot trying to douse off the fire. A huge plum of black smoke that was seen in the skies in central Milan, northern Italy, where there was this huge explosion that has been reported. The pictures on your screens coming in, and several more videos that are being posted by eyewitnesses. But you see that van that is parked on the left of that street, and possibly from where the explosion really emanated. Niranjan, I believe you're still with us as you're gathering further details. What more can we share with our viewers at this point?
What we do see in the videos is that, it was a crowded street because the aftermath, in fact, there are more and more videos coming in of the aftermath. Ambulances seen, the road is completely blocked. You can hear sirens in some of these videos. And it appears prima facie that this was, it's being looked at very, very closely by the security agencies in Italy. You can see some of them in the frame as well. And we don't have details of the nature of this explosion. We're still calling it an explosion. We're not calling it a blast, but it does appear that the source of this explosion was from inside a vehicle. And this was a parked van, from every report that we're getting in from the Italian media, a parked van which exploded, as per all the reports coming in. And it's a blast that can be seen, or the explosion can be seen, the impact of which rather can be seen from quite a distance away from different parts of the city in Milan. It appears that pictures are being taken, circulated, showing that this was a high-intensity explosion. So as we speak, we're looking at these pictures of fumes of smoke emanating from the streets of Milan. And because the Milan city centre, otherwise a very crowded area, roughly around between 10 and 12, 10 and 11 a.m. this morning is when the explosion was reported. And this was also, some of the buildings nearby indicating also that it was a residential area, perhaps. Some residences and offices from what we could make out from these pictures. And it appears that there were several cars parked, behind and in front of